Hey, how is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers doing today? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite female WWE matches. What's your favorite female WWE match? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. You've been here so long, you might as well, so you'll be notified of when I drop my next video. Other than that, keep looking beautiful and gorgeous like you are, and let's get to it. And we start the video off today in at number 10, Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Iron Woman match for the NXT Women's Championship. This match happened in 2015, and this was the very first time in WWE history that we had an Iron Woman match. The match went 30 minutes, and it was back and forth. It was a great testament to these two women and how much they've been able to produce in NXT to the point where they both were ready for the main roster. This was historic. Bayley ended up capturing the NXT Women's Championship, defeating Sasha Banks 3-2. When it was tied 2-2, Banks went with a bank statement, which was reversed into a submission move by Bayley, which won the match 3-2. And it was definitely a classic. If you haven't gone and seen it, go look up NXT Iron Woman match, Bayley, Sasha Banks 2015. You won't regret it. And up next, in at number 9, the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley entered this match first, and she outlasted all 29 women. This match was a showcase of what Rhea Ripley is capable of, and boy did she deliver. We saw the power, we saw the brute strength, we saw the resiliency. She lasted 61 minutes in this Rumble. Resiliency is the perfect word for Rhea Ripley's performance in this event. It ended up coming down to Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley did eliminate Liv Morgan, and this won't be the first time it came down to the winner versus Liv Morgan in this video either, as this match was definitely fast-paced. This match was definitely entertaining, and this win by Rhea Ripley catapulted her career to where it is right now. In at number 8, the 2017 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match had 5 women in this match. It was Carmela versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Natalya versus Tamina. This match wasn't long, but it was violent, and ladders were thrown into the equation quick. It was only 13 minutes in length, and it was definitely a match that showcased all of these women and what they're capable of. A lot of people expected Charlotte to win this match because it was the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. But having Carmela win was the smart move for WWE at the time. And she ended up eating up that Money in the Bank. She held it for 287 days. And it was an amazing run for Carmela as Miss Money in the Bank. So yeah, this match, number 8 on my list. Number 7. The 2024 Women's Royal Rumble. Bayley ended up winning this Royal Rumble after entering the match third. Another time where I have to use the word resilient, because Bayley just continued to stay in this match time and time again throughout the entire thing. Not to mention, this match had so many big names. It had Jordynne Grace. It had Jade Cargill. It had Nia Jax. It had a lot of top names in WWE in the women's division. And it was nice to see that nobody was really left out of the Women's Royal Rumble. Once again, it came down to Bayley and guess who? Yes, Liv Morgan. And Bayley did ended up getting the win and advancing to WrestleMania in the main event against Io Sky. But this match, this moment, Bayley lasted 63 minutes, and she proved that she was the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble and deserving to be on this list. So yes. In at number 6, the 2020 Women's Elimination Chamber match. This match had Sarah Logan versus Asuka versus Natalya versus Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler versus Ruby Riott. And this match, you could copy and paste it from a previous video I did. Dominant, dominant, dominant. Shayna Baszler was dominant. Shayna Baszler first eliminated Sarah Logan. Then Shayna Baszler eliminated Ruby Riott. Then Shayna Baszler eliminated Natalya. Then Shayna Baszler eliminated Liv Morgan. And then Shayna Baszler eliminated Asuka to book her ticket to WrestleMania. And this match was to showcase how scary and dominant of a competitor Shayna Baszler can be. And honestly, I loved it. It finally gave a woman the spotlight to look like a legitimate monster, and WWE capitalized on it. So, yes, Shayna Baszler winning the 2020 Elimination Chamber is on this list. Number 5, the 2022 Iron Survivor Challenge. This was the first of its kind. This was a 25-minute Iron Woman match, and it involved 5 different superstars. It started out one-on-one, then the triple threat 5 minutes in, then a fatal 4 10 minutes in, and then all 5 women were in 15 minutes in for the last 10 minutes of this match. And the competitors in this match were Cora Jade versus Indy Hartwell versus Kiana James versus Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Stark. And these 5 women lit the place up. It was awesome. It was entertaining. We had pinfalls. But Roxanne Perez ended up being the winner in this match. Roxanne Perez had 2 falls. Cora had 1. Indy had 1. Zoe had 1. And Kiana James didn't have a fall in this match. So there was 6 falls in total. And these 5 women showed us why they all could potentially be on the main roster. They put on a performance that you'd only see in NXT. And honestly, I've always loved Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. So that's why this match is on this list. And number 4, Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler for the NXT title. And we stay on NXT for number 4, as these 2 women tore the house down in NXT, particularly in this match. Shayna Baszler was NXT Women's Champion for over 400 days, and nobody thought that Shayna Baszler was going to lose the belt anytime soon. She was dominant in every defense she had. She was the submission magician in every defense she had, and she had a almost perfect performance in almost every match she had. And then came Rhea Ripley, and she came in and ended Shayna Baszler's title reign, and it was amazing to see. It was history in the making. We knew at that moment Rhea Ripley is going to be a star in this business for years to come, and it was definitely one of my favorite women matches in all of NXT. Number 3, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 39. We are back on the Rhea Ripley train. We're going to go from her capturing the NXT Women's title to her capturing the SmackDown Women's title. And this win started the Rhea Ripley Mommy Dynasty. There's no denying that. This match was 25-30 minutes. This match was a classic. Like I said about Bayley and Sasha Banks, if you haven't seen this match, then go give yourself a treat and go watch this 25 to 30 minute match, because it was spectacular in every sense of the word. Charlotte Flair went in as the champion, and Charlotte Flair made Rhea Ripley earn this match through grinding out Charlotte Flair. And honestly, I loved this match. This match could have been 2023 Match of the Year, and I would have been here for it, because these 2 tore down the house at WrestleMania. And putting it number 3 on this list is right, in my opinion, where it belongs. Number 2, Carmela versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship as Carmela cashes in Money in the Bank. This was awesome. First and foremost, Mela is money. I love Carmela. I loved Carmela then, and I love her now. Like, Carmela is amazing in my eyes. The Iconics came in and jumped Charlotte Flair, and once Charlotte Flair was down and out, Carmella sprinted to the ring and was trying to cash in. I swear, the referee that Carmella was screaming at for her to cash it in, he should have been fired. Because it took this man like 3 or 4 minutes to process what Carmella was trying to tell him to do, which could have gave Charlotte Flair valuable opportunity to get back up and turn it into a failed cash-in. Finally, the referee comes to and hands the briefcase over, and they ring the bell. And nice kick to the jaw, Charlotte Flair, Carmella, new SmackDown Women's Champion. And after that moment, all I said was Mela is money. And in at number 1, the 2022 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Y'all know why I love this match. I loved Carmella until Liv Morgan showed up. This match had Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Lacey Evans versus Asuka versus Shotzi. And this match kicked off the Money in the Bank show, and it delivered in almost every sense of the word. Becky Lynch hit a leg drop on Asuka through a table at one point. Like, this match had me on the edge of my seat, and it had violence up the 2-9, especially for the women who at the time wasn't known for having too many violent matches, so it was excellent for the women's division. And Liv Morgan climbed up there, grabbed the briefcase, and it was over. Liv Morgan was the Money in the Bank, and as normal good guys do, she cashed it in that night and became SmackDown Women's Champion. And honestly, it was one of my favorite moments, men or women, that I've ever seen in professional wrestling. And that was my top 10 favorite female WWE matches. Don't forget, let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite WWE female match is of all time. Don't forget to like the video, share the video with all of your friends, and smash that subscribe button if you've made it this far into the video. We're wrapping up. Hit it. Go hit it. It ain't gonna bite you. You hit it? There, good. Now you're subscribed, and now you'll be notified of when I drop my next video. Other than that, I hope all of y'all gorgeous, beautiful people have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you next time on the Nikki D channel. Bye, y'all.